Afternoon. My name is Pete Spalding, and I'm with Verity Credit Union, and I have the honor and privilege of being the chair of the Board of Directors of the West Seattle Chamber of Commerce this year. Thanks for coming out today on this beautiful Chamber of Commerce kind of day in West Seattle. We have invited everyone here today to make an exciting announcement for our West Seattle community. For more than 3 decades, the Welcome to West Seattle sign along the Fauntleroy Expressway has served as a beacon for newcomers and long-timers alike. Today, the sign continues to greet thousands of motorists and transit riders every day. But its original wooden structure is threatened, and the surrounding hillside provides a continual landscaping challenge. The Board of Directors of the West Seattle Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce that funds have become available for a new Welcome to West Seattle sign to be installed and a sustainable maintenance plan established. Over the last several months, an ad hoc committee of your West Seattle Chamber of Commerce has been working very hard behind the scenes to help make today a reality. I would like to thank this ad hoc committee for their hours of hard work and diligence. On the committee were Paul Prentice of Prentice Designs, Shannon Felix of Avalon Glassworks, Gary Potter of Potter Construction, who decided to go to Ireland instead of joining us today for whatever reason, Hamilton Gardner of Holmquist and Gardner, and Lynn Dennis, the CEO of the Chamber. And I would also like to recognize our partners at Waypoint Sign Company, represented today by Tim Andres and Phil Jones. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Jennifer and Dave from Live Oak Audio for providing us with the sound. Through the generosity of longtime community supporters Earl Cruzen and Ada Cruzen, this project will become a reality. I never had the opportunity to meet Earl, but I did a little research, and I want to share a couple of things that I've discovered about a man that was truly committed to the West Seattle Chamber of Commerce and his West Seattle community. It's not what you're getting out of life, he said when then Seattle Mayor Greg Nichols proclaimed September the 13th, 2008 as Earl Cruzen Day, but what you're giving to the life in your community. One of the most prominent projects that Earl was involved with was the original Murals project. Earl would summon a phrase from Joshua Green and say about the murals of West Seattle, "When these you see, remember me." Earl was a key force behind the creation of the 11 murals that originally appeared throughout the Alaska Junction, along with a key mural in the Morgan Junction behind Starbucks, which was recently restored. Earl also spearheaded the effort to create the iconic walking on log sculpture along the Fauntleroy Expressway. It was on the advisory council of the Southwest Seattle Historical Society, along with many other organizations over his lifetime. In addition to the gift being announced today, gifts have also recently been given to help fund the restoration of these murals, provide additional programming at the West Seattle Senior Center, and to the Southwest Seattle Historical Society. Earl was once quoted speaking in a whisper. Earl said of his beloved hometown, "It's going to grow more and more and higher. There will be more people coming in here too. They're building houses on top of houses. It takes the good out of the area just to get more people in it. Once you've lost it, you can never get it back." And then these next comments are from Clay Eels, who described Earl turning to his window overlooking Alki and raising his hand and pointing to the feature that has defined our peninsula and drawn people here for more than a century. "They can't take the tide away," Earl said, "and they can't take the water away either." Though Earl is no longer living, I would say that they can't take him away from us either. So some of the things that Clay said was, when we see little kids zigzagging around their neighborhoods and building their roots, we know that Earl is here. When we see businesses in the junction claiming and perpetuating their small town character, we know that Earl is here. And yes, when we enjoy, and someday when all of the murals are restored, our historical murals, we will know that Earl is still here. And now, as we unveil the finalists to replace the Welcome to West Seattle sign, we will continue to know that Earl is still here. So with that, I would like to now ask your help in welcoming the CEO of the West Seattle Chamber of Commerce, Lynn Dennis.
When I look around here, it warms my heart. These are all the people that are the doers, and none of this would be possible without you, Ada. And I just want you to know we just greatly appreciate this opportunity. But we also wanted to share it with the community. So the sign committee has narrowed it down to 2 options. And we're now going out to the community. We want the residences and the businesses to vote on their preferred option. So I've talked to the blog, I've talked to Westside Seattle. They're going to be posting and posted links so that everyone can vote. We want to be sure and get out the word, so help me do that. When Ada and I were talking, we were talking about what would be a really nice tribute, because you do feel Earl everywhere. So I wanted her to share with you what we came up with.
When you pass by these murals, tip your hat to Earl. Say thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we get to do the best part, Ada. We get to do the unveiling. She can sit right there. Whatever's best for her. So here we have option A. And Ada, this is the one that has the mountains in the background and the water. Yes, and the blue water. And then we have option B, which is a beautiful, more modernized monument also. So it's going to be interesting to see what the community has to say, isn't it? Let's everybody give a hand for Ada, and also for her doing this in his memory.
The main thing is it's going to be in steel that can't rot in the water that's down there.
Yes, and we'll have a perpetual maintenance fund too. So this is going to be something that lasts way past me and everybody here. How about that? The voting is open till August the 3rd. Okay?
Okay, so we encourage everybody to go vote, encourage your friends to go vote, and the voting is open until August the 3rd, and it's a link on the West Seattle Chamber's website.
Questions?
Any questions?
So once you actually can pick one or the other, how long do you suppose it'll take before you can actually install and we can see it on a daily basis?
It will be done before the end of this year.
What's the approximate cost to install?
Say what?
Cost.
Approximate cost?
We're going out to FRP,
Yeah.
the installation verification.
Yeah, we're going out to the FRP right now for the final cost. So we don't know what the final cost is.
So again, who designed the 2 options?
This started out with a design from Prentice Design. Where's Paul? When we first talked with Ada, she said, what do you think it would look like? And so Paul was pulling in some of the traits of West Seattle. And so he came up with the original design, and then it was fine-tuned by Waypoint. And because then we started looking at materials and the things that we thought would go for the area. And then Waypoint, a combination of the new Welcome to Seattle sign committee, looked at a lot of different monuments and signed, and we kind of all talked together and brainstormed. Would you think that's fair, Waypoint?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So we started with a half a dozen different ideas, and we took bits and pieces from a couple of different ones and combined them down, and we went through 3 different rounds of looking at the designs, making suggestions, going back to Waypoint, and then them coming back to us with updated designs. Okay, well, thanks everybody for coming out today, and don't forget to go online and vote. You have till August the 3rd, and invite all of your friends and acquaintances to vote as well.